This is a super test. I don't know what exactly this is gonna be. Don't worry about it too much. This is gonna be more casual than the previous one. I have been beating my head through Yooka-Laylee for a very long time. About like a month or so. And, I'm at the final boss, and I'm going to beat my head against the final boss for a long time. I struggled for a bit, but I went back and collected all the fun stuff. The life and the energy. So there's that. I'm just gonna beat my head against the final boss and be a little quiet. If anybody's here to chat, I will chat with them. But this is as casual as it can get. I think everything sounds good. I adjusted a couple settings from the Dreamcast stream. I might be a little quieter, and the game might be a little quieter, because I think it was a little too much. If I need to turn it up or anything, someone will probably let me know. Anyway, this game takes a long time to load an area, so we'll see if that tweet actually went through that I am streaming. Just double checking. All right. Okay, went through. Now if anybody shows up, because we're playing Yooka-Laylee. Not too much interest in here, but you know. We'll see how this turns out. So, for those who don't know, Yooka-Laylee is a game where you play as this lizard and bat buddy duo combo who can, you know, you can float through the air a little bit. You can curl up into a ball and roll. You can bounce. We have a couple other moves as well. We have a sound attack that I need to remember how to use for the final boss. Invisible, which doesn't turn anything else. Anything else I need to remember real quick? Ground pound, we need that. Remember to use this for the barrier. That for the sound. I always get this confused. I think we're good after that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that these buttons did that.
Whoa.
Those are the arrow keys. Alright. Oh, the stop and swap? Oh wait, that's a Banjo-Kazooie joke. Hi Fresno. I said this before with the video. This is going to be me beating my head against the final boss of Yooka-Laylee until I beat it. I have collected most of the things I need. I have all the health. I have all of the energy. We're going to go into this now. I tried this on Sunday night without that, and I kept dying on the last hit, so I think I can do it. But we'll see how this goes. And if I do beat it, then I'll switch to something else. Or if not, you know, if this does take me a little bit, you know, it's a lot. There is a duck with a gun. There's a duck in a gumball machine. I think his name is Dr. Quack. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do this and see what happens. By the way, how's everything looking? Is it looking and sounding okay? It might be a little off. Oh, this is capital B, by the way. I don't want to see your impressive short-term growth. No. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, that's what you meant. Notice that he's crowdfunded. I think that's the joke. I can skip this, but it won't replay when I go back in to refight the bot after we die. What to do? Ah, shoot. See, it's not going to turn out well for me because I will take too much damage on these first couple of phases. Alright. This might take a couple tries, like I said. So, excuse me. When we see the same scene again. The previous one we won't see, but that one we will. I need to use this. Still second phase. Alright, that's second phase. Alright, now for something a little more... Yeah, it's keeping the gremlins off, and basically it's, for that it's keeping yourself in the air. I think this is my favorite of the phases, though. This right here feels like an N64. Straight up. The good and the bad of that. Alright, this is where it gets a little trickier. You can ground pound them as well, but it's a little... I know how to time a jump. Exactly. Alright. Here's the fun. This is the fun part. I know how to time a jump, and I know how to... I know how to look at colors on the floor. Alright. This is where I start having trouble. This is where I started having trouble. This is the last phase. Obviously, the text is there. Try... No? There it goes. Yeah, this is exactly what you think it is. Well, these guys were from Rare, so I mean... There we go. Now he's gonna start 2 of them, and then he's gonna start... This whole boss fight's kind of scary in a way. I think you're seeing probably a little behind of what I'm seeing. But yeah. There we go. The problem with this game is that charging this is not fun, because I can easily die here. Alright, I'm gonna wait for him to throw 2 more. Wait for him to come towards me. Ah. Go this way. You can't hurt him when you're flying here. He can't hurt you though. You're basically just kind of following him. Okay, we're actually almost done. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. Shoot 3 more. Got him. I think... I'm gonna take pictures too. Did we do it? President, I think you are my good luck charm. Oh, the cannon from the beginning of the game. Last two. Well, yeah, anyway, I guess you're my secret charm, Fresno. Yeah, so... Now what? Oh, shoot. Well, I did it. I beat Yooka-Laylee. I feel pretty good about this, actually. Cause yeah, I've been kind of working at this game for a month or so, a little bit more than a month now, just kind of off and on. And I finally finished up the rest of the pages from there, but I didn't get everything. I don't feel like getting everything either. But it's going to require doing other things, but hey, look, it's Shovel Knight. But no, this game's pretty good. I don't hate this game at all still. See, I'm not a cake person. Oh, hey, it's Kartos, the God of War. I don't know, there is a sequel. Hey, I've heard that sequel's pretty good. I'm still, I think it's still $15. I might actually grab that at some point. Wait, massive credit scroll? Oh no. Crap, there's a fast forward button. Oh, shoot. Oh, we can go backwards. And you can pause. Steve Burke, Grant Kirkhope, David Wise. That's a pretty big soundtrack team for a okay soundtrack. There's a couple songs in this game that are really darn good, but it's they're mostly okay. I'm sure I know some of these names if I look close enough. And oh yeah, this was a backer game, so yeah. Yeah, I can tell the song's a David Wise song. My name is not in there. I did not back this game. My name is in... I can tell you what games my name is in. And it's, my name is in Mighty Number 9, but I think everybody's name is in Mighty Number 9. My name is in Pure Solar, HD. And my name is in Luca, Born of a Dream. Do we know anybody that backed this game? Oh crap, are we still just in the A's? Oh my gosh. That's fair enough. I did not back this game. I was not a Oh, okay. I do enjoy the fast forward button. The fast forward and the rewind button. I think that's good. Shoot. This game had a lot of backers. Are you still in the A's? There's a quit button, but I kind of want to see how far I can get. Okay, I'm enjoying the song a lot more now that I'm listening to it. I see the stuff I can definitely tell like is David Wise is like the best stuff in the game. There's a minecart stage in every world. The third world's minecart music is fantastic. It's like it's DKC2 level soundtrack music. It's real good. Holy crap. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and quit. Even fast forwarding, that's a long credit crawl. Oh shoot. How long did that take me? That took me 19 hours and 42 minutes, and I'm still missing I'm missing about 41 pages, I think. And there's 145 pages and 1,200 quills. So that's, yeah, this is a long game. But no, I wanted to play a 3D platformer at the time, and this was available to me. So I'm like, shoot. Like I said, I think I said on the Sox cast when I talked about this. I got this for cheap. I got this for like $13. And no, I'm not regretting it at all. In fact, I think this is better than Mighty Number 9. It's better than Bloodstain too. The Igavania Bloodstain, not the Inti Creates Bloodstained. Well, shoot. Oh, shoot. Now what? I will go ahead and quit there. That was Yooka-Laylee, which is fun. Now what? Oh, I know. I can do Prison Princess, right? Okay, I won't. Since Fresno's here, I need to play a hard game, don't I? I don't need to, but I can. Yes, there is proof that I do have. I have not only I have also beaten the game a couple times. It's pretty good. Shoot. X6? See, I already played through X6. Mega Man game doesn't sound that bad. Or you know what I have in there right now? I have a Gunvolt game in my Switch right now. Or we can do NES games. You know what? Shoot. I'm showing off this game. I'm showing off Gunvolt. Tell you what, remember when I said random Switch night? As the other choice for the Dreamcast night from Monday? We're gonna do Switch night tonight. Now that I've beaten Yooka-Laylee, let's do it. Random Switch night, which does include the NES games. I'm just gonna load this up. I'm gonna play a level of this game, because this game is great. This game is great. So, did you, if you've played Gunvolt, the first Azure Striker Gunvolt, you probably remember a character named Copen. Did you get to the mid-stage, the mid-stage level of Gunvolt? Gunvolt's a favorite. The character that was kind of Mega Man-like, he was stealing the abilities of bosses that you've already fought. And he's the mid-stage fight. His fight changes based on how many, what bosses you've beaten so far. So this is a sequel to Gunvolt? So yeah, this is the character Copen, who was a playable character in 2. He had his own story in 2. This is basically a full game for Copen, and it's kind of incredible. I know it still says I'm playing Yooka-Laylee on there. I don't actually know how to change it midstream. I'll worry about it later. Oops, I pressed the button accidentally. That'll recharge. It's fine. Yeah, this whole game is basically knowing how to hover a bit. There we go. Oh. After 5 playing Trials of Mana. Yeah, if you played Gunvolt 1, you kind of know the structure of each level, I think. The gameplay is a little bit different because of the difference in gameplay style here. The only main difference with Copen is that you do get basically Robot Master weapons, quote-unquote, for beating every boss, as you beat bosses. So, this would be your list of weapons. We have the Stellar Spark, which we start with. The Anchor Nexus is really good. Like, the Anchor Nexus sort of makes this game for me. The Orbital Edge is what you saw there. There's a Photon Detonator, Rising Cyclone, Muse's Kiss, Shroud Spear, and Darkness Trigger is its own special attack. Get that first. I missed one. Can I go back? I did miss one of the special tokens. You can go back and look. I might do that. That's okay. I found it once before. So the main thing with this game is that you notice that his dash is His dash is pretty short on the ground. His mid-air dash, though, is like almost a screen long, and then you can you're locking onto enemies instead of hitting them with your dash first, and then locking onto them and shooting. So it's the opposite of Gunvolt in a way. There's bullets down at the lower left. That's how many air dashes you have. Curious about something. Curious if this boss has a weakness. This is the intro boss, so. No, okay. I accidentally pressed the X button. I have it set to the X button. Oh, I guess we did it. That's alright. Anyway, I won't go too much there, but that is just clearing the boss right there. This game has a lot less weird progression stuff than Gunvolt does. Getting the true ending in Gunvolt's kind of hard, actually. This game is not like that at all, but it does go into some good places. I don't want to play too much more. Like, I'm definitely not going to play like any of the later stuff, because there's actually a lot of Gunvolt 1 spoilers for that game's twist, and I kind of like that game's twist a lot. So I ain't going to play any more of that, but I might do one more level just to show off what else this game kind of does. I think we'll do Medical Center. I haven't... Just to show where this game sort of goes. Okay, like I said, Anchor Nexus sort of makes this game movement-wise. Out of bullets. Great. There we go. Yeah, the dashing in this game is very, very good. So just like Gunvolt 1, if you're hit by an enemy in this game and you have, in this game, if you have bullets, you actually won't take the hit right away. If you're out of bullets, you will take the hit, of course. But Pervasion being on does help, though you can turn that off if you want to make the game harder. There is there are rewards for that if you wish. And I know Gunvolt 1. Also, I forgot to mention that the main characters of both of the 3 Gunvolt games do have the power of anime idols. So. I have enough kudos right now for that to happen, although I'm going to go ahead and give them up for a checkpoint. So, sorry for the sorry, I've taken the anime idol music from you. I decided to do this level again so we can fight this boss fully. I think her weakness actually is remote detonator. Yep, that is. Yeah, Blade here is this game's persistent villain. There we go. Yeah, she's a tough boss. First time fighting her, she actually did beat me hard. I won't do too much story stuff here. But that's the game I had my Switch right away. And I also have the Zero collection, not the Gunvolt collection. It's another favorite. Gunvolt 1 is one of my favorite games from last decade. It'll be on that list for sure. This game actually came out last year, so it also showed up on the list. Technically, though I did play it this year. This did come out last year. So that was fun. So like I said, it's gonna be random Switch night again. Now I did beat Yooka-Laylee, like I was going to do, but you know, now that I've done that, I'm sort of lost now. But any other weird request at all, or do I just play Ninja Gaiden for Fresno's amusement? Oh, Ninja Gate. Okay, Ninja Gaiden, huh? Think Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, probably. I know. I play a lot. I do a lot of Switch though, because it's the easiest system to play things on for me. for a lot of things. Wait, the Sailor Moon fighting game for Super Famicom had a showing at EVO? Wow. That's... wow. Is that the one that I'm thinking... Because I know there's... Are there a couple fighting games? Or is there only one fighting game for Sailor Moon? So I think Ranma has a couple of fighting games. Disgaia's alright. Disgaea 5 is pretty good. Okay, is there only one? Okay. I know Ranma has a couple of fighting games. Yes, I did organize all these by alphabetical order. Okay. Okay. Are there multiple beat 'em ups? I thought there were. I'm just gonna do this for Fresno because Fresno's here and can't climb in this one. I was actually playing a little bit of Ninja Gaiden 3, so at one point a couple weeks ago. So I had the NES hooked up to a TV, and the only Ninja Gaiden I own on cart is 3. Right, yes, that's right. You do have a record, I think, in Ninja Gaiden. Is it like a 3rd place, or did somebody topple that? Nah, I know I'm not doing a speed run here at all. This is Oh, 80th? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh wait, it's Polly with the higher places in some Contra. You're right, 80th is still on the board. And I'm sure a lot more people play Ninja Gaiden than some other NES games, so that is still very, very commendable. Oh, by the way, if you've not played the NES games in a while, like the Switch NES online, you can turn off the bottom bar now. That shows the controls. That was like the one complaint I had on this collection of NES games, and now it's gone. And yeah, I think this looks fine. It has the border still, but I think this is still looking okay. I'm gonna skip it. Here we go. It's pretty good for a Pro Controller, isn't it? I have been... I think it might show, like, 40 hours for at least the NES. Or, like, 45 hours for the NES stuff and, like, 40 for the SNES. I've played a lot of the NES... I've played a lot of the NES games. Mostly because I have the family account for my, between my... both my brothers who have Switches and myself. My brother, we sort of just kind of help pay it. Except for the little one, he's 10. I'm not gonna expect him to pay for anything. He plays Minecraft online, but he's been playing a lot of Animal Crossing because he got Animal Crossing. He saved up money to buy Animal Crossing. I'm not shaking down the 11-year-old for Nintendo fees. Why? That sounds cruel. I wouldn't do that. It's cheaper than, like, 3 people, you know, paying separate accounts, and we're going to use them anyway. And honestly, I really only want the NES. I only really wanted the NES and SNES games on Switch. Like, I am that person who is actually satisfied with this. Okay. I don't know what that says about me, but, you know, that's just me, though. I'm satisfied with this, at least. Wish there was a couple more things on there, sure, but the lack of stuff on there also makes me play things that I haven't played much before, like, really? Like, I've put more time now into, Mighty Bomb Jack. Mighty Bomb Jack is pretty alright. And I'm familiar with the Game Boy version of Solomon's Key. Ah, that's what I was missing. That's right, the fire wheel's right there. I skipped the fire wheel. That's exactly what I did. I don't know why I did that. Shoot. I have seen some people play The World Ends With You on Switch, and I am amazed. Are you? I'm not counting that one. I'm not counting that one. I am amazed by the people who can do that. I have not played it yet. Though, I like World Ends With You a lot. I think it's one of the, more interesting, Square games from that era. What was that? I don't know. Mike Matei doesn't know shit. I'm only doing this kind of casually. Just because. And I actually haven't put time into this that much recently, so I might be a little rusty from what I was doing before. Besides, the Ninja Gaiden bosses up until, like, boss 5 or 6, do they really matter? Do they really matter? This is like the one video game where I would say that the bosses are not my favorite part. Ah. So I had to pause real quick to read the chat. This stage used to be my problem stage. Like, let's see. I remember one guy in the Air Force who was also who's a big NES collector. That he had some trouble with stuff. I popped in his copy of Ninja Gaiden, and I went through all of this until this very jump that always gave me trouble. Really well. I'm like, that's actually all I got. Now, though... Oh. I know a couple of colonels. I know a couple of I know some colonels who can't land a plane. Oops. Now I'm getting distracted. You know, talking about fun things. Yeah, that ledge was always my problem area, like, from before. And then I could actually get through it, like, no problem. And now I haven't played the game in a while. And that's what happens. Yeah, you did yeah, that was the first thing you advised me on, back when starting. I think every time now I get stuck on this boss for some reason. Because this boss is actually dumb. Problem is, I am losing too much health for that, and then needing the health to tank the boss. And yeah, you could wheel it, but you know, I don't feel like wheeling it. It means I have to I have to remember where the wheel actually is. And... Did I? Yeah, I probably did. Oh, is there no wheel in the stage? Okay. They actually want you to play this stage. Got it. Alright, let's... See? Nailed it. Got him. Oh no, Dr. Smith died. And then... Actually, while I do this, I'm going to... See, I know everybody complains about the birds in Ninja Gaiden. It's not that I don't, I don't find them annoying. They're not, like, the most threatening thing. That's right. Yeah. Okay, so good damage boosts in this level. Alright. Oh, at the, okay, at the soldier there. I imagine there's probably some sort of damage boost involving, like, his bullets or something. Is it with the bullets? I figured. Be something like that. I remember that bird. And castle. By the way, is everything looking okay stream-wise? Like, it's actually still, like, showing okay? That's very good. The lead in there to the, and this song's pretty good. Hey, actual ninja enemies, you know? That's something you don't see every day in this series. At least the NES side. There's a lot of ninjas in the, you know, in the 3D series. Okay, good, it works. That's good. That bat got me. Are you kidding me? Wait the bat out. Okay, we'll do that. So first note, does that make you the, are you the AVG and Ninja? Have I sought you out for guidance and you're the AVG and Ninja? Look, I have a pack of Q-tips. We can do this. I will admit to having a marathon the AVGN in this while making Silas. If you wanted to know, I did marathon some AVGN while making Silas in this quarantine time, so just know that. Not only that, you have to use an item in your inventory to turn the barrier off. I don't want to say anything if I don't want to say anything else if Poncho hasn't. Oh, the fire wheel's down there, huh? I will admit this game is a lot of knowing where those sub-weapons are. It turns out this game and Castlevania are a lot easier when you know what the sub-weapons are. I said this and I did not hit, and I died at the bat again. I will. There we go. Oh, darn it. I'm assuming that is where the fire wheel is over there. Oh, I see. I have no idea what that was. Oh, that's a stop. I mean, that also helps, but yeah. Interesting. I forgot you're timed in this game. Yeah, it's a time stop. That still helps. Okay, I don't expect knowledge of every single item in this game. It's fine. No, I'm just gonna go for it. That's what happens when you go for it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a save at my jump. Of course it's the section of the Howard and Esther comic. Of that. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stop there before I get more, but there you go. I did play some Ninja Gaiden, and I gotta get better at it. I will do so. I will do it one day. I thought I said Howard the Duck for a second, but no, that's we did it. I think that works out all right. Okay, let's switch. Let's switch apps. Let's see. Switch to the SNES app, which is also very nice. Wario's Woods was the was one of the last NES games. That and Zoda's Revenge that Nintendo put out. I'd actually like to see Zoda's Revenge on here at some point, if that'll ever happen. Star Tropics is on here, so maybe one day if more games get put on here. The game I really want is a Temco game. It's Rygar. I want Rygar on Switch. I want more people to play Rygar. mostly. Maybe people will play Rygar, if they will. Let's see. I switched to SNES just to see if there was anything specific, but if there's any other request too, you can let me know. If you wanted to watch some sort of weird game from me. Your choices are... Yeah, because, yeah, that's right. Nintendo released Mega Man 6 as well. For some reason. There you go. Well, y'all select. I'm just going back to my Yoshi's Island play, because I was doing this one for a bit. Until the quarantine. And I was actually doing this till the quarantine. And I don't think I was using... Okay, I did do one here. Nice. Ha! Oh, wow, really? I've been going through this one off and on, just kind of... No, I'm just take the death. I'm getting distracted again. Oh, the last time you beat it, you did play it on Fresmas. You know, I think I remember you playing on Fresmas, yeah. Yeah, last Fresmas, where I requested Song of the Angel, but the ROM was not working for you. Poochie. Yeah. Because, yeah, I've been... Yeah, we did Bahamut Lagoon instead, that's right. Yeah, I had you go to another one, just you selected another RPG adjacent to a Japanese one, as, you know, usual. What I'm actually known for, but I haven't actually played a Japanese RPG on stream in a long time. Man, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I started playing, I was playing Ninja Gaiden, that's why. And I'm talking to friends, too. That's the other reason. I get worse if I talk to friends. Not very helpful when streaming, but, you know, I'm just trying to keep this... Keep my own sanity. This actually is helping a lot. I'm doing something somewhat routine. I know there's red coins up there. I forget how to get them. Oh yeah, if you ever get like a translated copy of Sailor Moon Another Story. You know, it probably is an egg shot, you're right. I grabbed Analog Super NT, and that was basically the best idea I've ever had. I have replaced an actual SNES with the Analog Super NT, and I absolutely love it. I mean, I can't play Earthbound because I don't have Earthbound. It uses cartridges It's basically an HDMI Super Nintendo that reads the cartridge in real time, like a normal system would. So it doesn't take the ROM off of, it doesn't like copy the ROM onto the system. I do not have Earthbound. I have Mother too. I was trying the egg shot. Let's see if I can get some goals to come my way. I figure the main way I'm owning that for right now is just with having a Japanese copy. That way I don't feel bad about emulating it always. But it is on Wii U VC, so that's probably... That was the last time when I replayed Earthbound again, I played that version of the game, and that ran pretty well. Oh, I think you can ride... Can you ride the Rolly Birdie? Is that how you do it? Or I could do this. I did it. There we go. There we go. If I'm quiet at all, I'm just concentrating really hard because, I do that a lot. Uh-oh. I've been Yoshi'd. Oh no. Precision flying with red coins? Eek. Oops. Oh, what was the, so I did post, I've been posting the list I did for SMPS, for the Game of the Year. I've been posting those entries as their separate Twitter things. I did post the one for Woolly World today, for fun. Woolly World is so good. Like, that game is no longer... like stuck on Wii U. Like there's a 3DS version of it, but yeah, Woolly World is so good. Like compared to the other, any other game with Yoshi, even like Crafted World isn't that great. It's no longer stuck on Wii U, or at least it's not. But yeah, that game is really good. It did come with the best amiibo too, so the green Yarn Yoshi amiibo is great. I still have that. Ah! I could invalidate my run. I could invalidate my run right here, but I'm not going to. I will live up to my Kumite standards. Yeah, Woolly World's good. Crafted World is fine. I think that game is a good and chill game. It might be a little too chill for its own good, though. Like, I think that's its one problem. Like Woolly World is chill too, but it has some intense stuff. It's kind of intense. No, I don't care. We're good. Oh my gosh, that commercial. I was reminded of that commercial today. Did you watch, Fresno, you keep up with Jeremy Parrish stuff, right? His work series. Did you catch his episode today? He used footage of that commercial in that episode for his NES work, for his N64 Works episode for Final Fantasy VII, which is kind of the best idea. I have been looking forward to more N64 coverage, because I'm trying to get myself to like that system more and more. Well, you know, Purple Yoshi. He follows you on Twitter, that's great. That's okay. The man made me learn to appreciate the Virtual Boy. So if he can do that, that's, you know. I mean, magical girls aren't, like, weird. I have not spent $2,000 on Virtual Lab. I am never going to spend $2,000 on Virtual Lab. Okay, I did look it up on price charting to see how much that game goes for. Like, unsold listings, and there are no sold listings for that game. So there is no information on the price, the going for price on Virtual Lab in my usual method, and it disturbed me a little bit. I will not spend $2,000 on Virtual Lab. Jack Brothers might be a different story. It's okay, I don't even have a Virtual Boy, but now that I know that you can get an HDMI mod for it to output the left eye, that sounds like the best way to play that system anyway. Or I can emulate it. I have emulated the Virtual Boy before and played Virtual Boy Wario Land, and that game is pretty cool. Although I think even when I played it, I forgot how pretty that game looked, and like if I ever wanted to make a black and white game, I have to learn how to make sprite quality of that. Because I just want to make that. I kind of want every game to look like Virtual Boy Wario Land. If every Virtual Boy game were allowed to look like a black and white game, it would be perfect. And actually, the knowing a little bit about electronics that I do nowadays, the explanation for the system being red and black makes perfect sense to me, because it's absolutely right. Those were cheaper. That red was a cheaper color at the time. Man, who plays baseball in the sky? These jerks. The monochrome monstrosity. Silas Gaiden, if I do make a black and white RPG that's Silas adjacent, it would be Silas Gaiden. Just to, you know, do there. Although, honestly, for Silas, I see myself doing a Game Gear a Game Gear palette instead. I suppose. To fit the, the source material of Silas being kind of more based on the Sega RPGs. That's what they're doing, huh? Silas Suckabon Game Boy. Yeah, they're yeah. I learned how to make Sokoban, and I put Sokoban in my 15-hour JRPG. And like John said, I put the 90-minute shitpost game inside of the 15-hour epic RPG too. That was really fun. Ancient Cave was my area to play around in that game, and I made that game mostly to give myself a break of making the other, like, the more basic story stuff in Silas. Ooh, extra life, I want that. Oh yeah, the teleporter mazes. The Ancient Cave didn't really have any teleporter mazes, but the teleporter mazes were in the game, in other parts. There we go. And wait up there we go. It's kind of weird how this is the only, like, this and maybe Woolly World, like I said, the only ones that are, like, real platformery. Like, more so than usual. Or more so than, like, the other ones. A little too much there. Everyone cry for Yoshi. Cry for Brown Yoshi. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. Oh, there's a balloon there. You know what? I don't care. Shoot, what? Uh-oh. There we go. I was confused there for a second. There we go. Oops. Not very good at this, am I? The game's giving me extra lives, so I don't think it's that problem. Oops, 2, exactly. goes. Alright, I know what to do. I am going to not... I'm going to aim. See? I did it. The trick was to not do it. Ooh. Uh-oh. What was that? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. What did I do? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. I could have used 3 more stars, but you know what? I'll give that up. That's fine. There we go. See? That's what I do. So, alright. It's been about an hour and a half already. What the heck? This has been good. I think we'll do one more thing that's not Yooka-Laylee, since we beat that one already. Tell you what, I'm gonna finish this off with the thing I started the other night. It's a game that I know Fresno knows very well because you wrote an article about this game once, didn't you? So I started playing this the other night, and I just felt like playing it. It was you play. I thought you wrote this article and then you tried to play through Phantasy Star 2 and didn't, or maybe I'm thinking of John writing the Silent Hill stuff from way back when, because I remember that. Okay, Odin needs to level up. We're gonna do that. Oh, you only wrote the intro? Okay. That's right. I think I do remember that now. Now, I don't know how Phantasy Star 3 exactly can break your will. As somebody who the first Phantasy Star game they played was 3 and they liked it a lot. You know, I am not in the same I am not in the Phantasy Star 3 is bad camp. Though I will admit it's been a while since I've gone through it myself. Without any sort of emulation help. It is a long game. I will go ahead and admit to that. Let's see, what's the best place to level up Odin? So I know next we're going to the forest here, because we needed the compass to get to the forest. Oh, I love Phantasy Star 3's battle stuff. Its battle theme is great. Let me see. Oh, nope. Out of here. No. Okay, fine. Okay. Yeah, so, in this version of the game, you can, I just... You know, I did everything. I've set up Aegis mode. You can speed yourself up you can do all of that fun. You can increase the EXP rate. You can increase the you can increase the run speed here. You can set the control. I actually have confirm like all the A button stuff on L as well, so I can play this with one hand. I didn't revive them. I'm looking for the hospital. Here it is. There we go. Oh no. Oh wait, oh shoot. I need a church. That's right. Oh, I need the church. That's right. Church is this way. No, I'm sort of glad this planet's destroyed in Phantasy Star 2. Oh, did I say that? Space Pope. 156, 60, and 8. Okay. Space Pope. I know my next thing to do is to go into the forest that's south of here, but Odin needs to not be weaker for that. So that means we get to slap around, we get to slap swarms around until we get enough levels. Alright, so how y'all doing? Doing pretty well? Oh, Odin leveled up. Doing good? Good, good, good. I like it. I like when people are doing good. Oh, good. Now you leveled up. Let's see. Anything new happen today? Did anything good happen for anybody? I know Fresno learned that Sailor Moon is played at Evo, and that's the best news really we can receive. There we go. The grind is actually not that bad. It's in this, it's pretty fine. And doing it with Aegis mode, it's just, you know, that much faster. You need to know the character tiers for the Sailor Moon fighting game. I don't even know the player characters, so I was gonna make something up like Jedi is for some reason really OP or something. Although I don't believe Jedi would be a playable character. I kind of wish he was. Is it just the Senshi? Okay. Yeah. Well, with it at least, just kind of taking it as it is. I was doing Yooka-Laylee. Next for me, I'll finish up Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because I am in the final chapter of that, I think. Alice is tied up. I like this. Ah. Am I being called out for us now? Is this too much for Twitch? Odin is tied up too. I like this also. Well, comparatively to, like... I'd say I will say this. My playtime... Excuse me. That was weird. My playtime of Final Fantasy VII is, Final Fantasy VII Remake is right now more time than I put into my replay of Final Fantasy VII last year. Or 2019, yeah. Which I beat Final Fantasy VII in about 19 hours? No, sorry, no, 20. Oh crap, we're all dead. Shit. Where am I? Fuck. I just said invisible. Crap. Okay, I have to do this again. Alright, that's fine. I messed up. Those spiders are not good to fight. Lesson learned. Fight the scorpions. Okay. I hate to say my time right now in the game, because it could be different based on how fast you go and how much you do. My current time is 31 hours, I think, or maybe 32. I'm not sure how much that is. I did do all 9 side quests in Chapter 14, but mostly because they were all lined up in a row for me to do, so... Okay, you had 38. Okay, I've been hearing about 35, 37 for a lot of people, so... I think it just depends on how much you really do. I didn't have any problems with the game at all. I got stuck on Motorball last night, and kind of hated it, so I stopped. But I've not had any trouble bosses in the game. I don't want to say the other boss I fought last night that I had an absolute blast with. I was expecting it, and I got it. Did it also take you two... Okay, it took you 2 tries. I tried it twice last night, and I didn't succeed. So I'll probably get it this time. This next time I do it, though. But I've been tossing back between Final Fantasy VII Remake and Sakura Wars on PS4. I've been having a lot of fun with Sakura Wars. That game is turning into a much better time than I even expected. The problem is that the bike stuff is in FF7 Remake is that the bike appears, so little time, and I actually really liked 7 Remake's battle system. Like it's probably my favorite of the action-y Final Fantasy systems. Action RPG-ish ones. Mostly for that, just being able to stop action and select moves. Playing it sort of like a more tactical game, even though it really is very more action-y. The only thing I kind of wish is that you could switch party members more often, but even then, this part of the game is already so linear anyway, so it really doesn't bother too much. I don't know the big thing that people are mad about yet, I think. So, I can take a gander as to what it is. I'm gonna wait until I get to the end of it to say anything about it. Because I don't even know everything yet. My whole thing so far is that it doesn't. The original game is still there. Yeah, Frozen. We'll chat when I finish the game, which will probably be sometime this week. I can tell. I can tell I'm in the last chapter, which is I don't want to say what number chapter I am, but the game now says I cannot take any screenshots, so I'm assuming that's the last chapter. I think it depends on how I feel overall later. So far, I enjoy it. I'm liking FF7 Remake quite a lot. More than I thought I would, actually. More than I thought I would, even. I'll be an apologist for 15 enough, at least. I kind of like 15 alright. I mean, it showed up on my list of top 100 of the decade, so, you know. I like it quite a bit. But, I like 7 Remake more than 15, for sure. I almost wish it was its own Final Fantasy game, and it wasn't Final Fantasy VII Remake. I kind of wish this was a Final Fantasy 16. But, I can at least be, you know, it's still there, so. I kind of want this battle system for its own Final Fantasy game, because I think it would have been real cool. But, I think overall, it's still good. There we go. Power leveling my way to this game. I just want to double check levels real quick. Level 10. Level 5. Odin's probably about level 6. Okay. Let's heal. Sakura Wars is good. Don't go into Sakura Wars expecting an RPG of any kind, because it's not. It is a it is primarily an adventure game. An adventure game where you talk to girls. and then sometimes pilot a robot in a pretty standard action fare. But I think if you go into it expecting a very simple game in each of its elements and it kind of combining into its own thing, I think you'll still have a good time so far. Yep, girls. Lots of girls. See, Sakura Wars appeals. Yeah, Sakura Wars appeals in two ways. It's got girls and it's got giant robots. So really, I'm there. They did away with the tactile stuff, which was probably for the best. Because if you've played any of the Sakura Wars games, like Sakura Wars 5, that did come out in North America. The tactical stuff is not great. Like, it's kind of the worst. It was kind of the worst part of the series anyway, so it's fine. And them having the Valkyria Chronicles instead is, you know, Sega having that series instead to do that with. Valkyria Chronicles is better than the tactical stuff of the Sakura Wars. That Saturn game, that first Saturn game has a fan translation now, and I'm gonna have to play that now. Because I have the Saturn game and I've played a bit of it in Japanese, but I have not actually played through Sakura Wars, and I really should. Now that has a fan translation, that's a lot easier to access. Now, if only I'd figure out how to play it. Because I have a Saturn I can play Japanese games on it, but I can't play modded stuff. And I kind of don't want to mess with my Saturn any more than I already have. I want that thing to last. Fortunately, my Saturn still works very, very well. There we go. But see, this is fun. I'm playing a JRPG. People are talking. It's all good. It's a good. We're talking about Sega series. Yeah. And then once I beat FF7R and maybe also Sakura Wars, I'll go back to Persona 5 Royal and finish that up. Because I stopped the game in September, so I could play FF7R. But I stopped at a good stopping point right before the class trip to Hawaii in that game. And that'll start up the next arc of the game after that. Which is the worst dungeon of Persona 5, and I don't expect it to be good in Royal either. There we go, Alice gained a level. Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, we're good. Maybe not. Let's see. Level 11. Yeah, the Space Factory is the one I look forward to the least. That's what I'm looking forward to the least. I've liked everything so far, change-wise, in Royal. More so than I think any other Atlas release. Besides Devil Survivor 2's. But no, I did not like the spaceport at all. In fact, I would rather have arcs. I would rather have like 2 arcs instead. But yeah, most of the changes in Royal have been, like, I think have only made the game better. Any added things too, like, Kasumi's not amazing, but she's not Marie, so she's good. Oh, they're not doing much damage this time. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We can do this. There we go. We're doing this now. Oh, Cecile's playing. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to, at this point, I can't say or not if I'm gonna, like, New Game Plus Royal or anything. I did do a little bit of, Persona 5's New Game Plus, just, like, a little bit of it. And I did that really, really hard difficulty, just to see how that is, and that was a lot of fun, but I'm gonna not do it. I can see that being a little too much. Alright, where are we now? Welcome to Epi. Noah lives on Motavia. Caminite. Laconia. Alright, let's see what we got. Iron axe, needle gun, and a bronze sold. So fun thing about this is that you have a you can actually pull up an item list, an armor list, and weapon list, and see what there is. It's a shield. Okay. Odin can equip it too. Okay, we might want to use that. Oh, it's a it's a bronze shield. Hold on. I'm gonna check and see what everybody has, and then see what we got. And no shield. Okay. So I want 2 of the shields. I'm gonna buy a needle gun and just see. I think needle gun attacks all for 5 points of damage or something like that. I think is what the chart said. Oh, shoot. Alice can't equip that? I guess she can't, huh? Look at that. Okay. That's okay. I've got money. I'm gonna keep the, I'm gonna keep his axe just in case the needle gun's not very good for what I want. But I'm gonna go and sell that shield because I don't need it anymore. If I can you sell it here? Okay. Alright, I forget which town is called Caminite. I forget. Is that this one, or is that... Let me check something. There we go. That's what it is. Smooth dungeon scrolling. That's right. That's what this game's known for. It's weird. It's very impressive, but the dungeons aren't like super complicated in this game either. So it's still fine though. It looks good for this. Looks good for this game. Alright, so we got that. Now we need cake. And I forget where to get that. Because I need to offer the... I think I need to offer the governor cake. Of Motavia. The governor of Motavia cake. And I don't think I have that right now. I got plenty of burgers, but I do not have cake. I mean, I'd take a burger, personally. Burger sounds good. That's right, random citizen. We're gonna try to kill Lassic, you know, because, you know, everyone should know that. Just go outside and kill some monsters. They all have money. Let's see. I bet it's better than her current equipment. Here we go. There we go. Alright. Now... let me try to remember. No. I won't update weapons there yet. First food shop. Oh, about Flash. I don't need one anyway. You're right, the spiders are trouble. I forget. If I look up Phantasy Star cake, do you think I'll get images of Phantasy Star themed cakes? I just remember it is. The cake shop is inside here. For some reason. I've heard more ridiculous reasons for diving into a dungeon, so. Ready for smooth scrolling? Do I lose this key when I use this? I do not. Awesome. Open. Found a cola inside of a dungeon. I trust cola. Dungeon cola. Is that like a is that a brand of cola in any game at all? I might need to use that as a joke. I think the needler's all right. Yeah, I think it'll work all right. There we go. Uh-oh. 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 Well, fortunately, we don't have any FOEs to worry about, right? Oh, I didn't mean to run. Shoot. That's not that bad. I was checking skills. I did not mean to run. Too bad at all. We're outpacing them in damage, so that's good. They're only doing a couple points of damage to everybody. Ooh, Macetas. Flash. Wall. I'm looking for a cake shop, actually, is what I'm looking for. Because I need a cake to offer to the governor of Motavia, I believe. Going back down a floor, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, that's not bad. Dungeon burgers. Not quite the same taste as a trash can burger, but similar all the same. I know Chorus loves trash can burgers. Or dungeon burgers. Not trash can burgers. I'm having fun. Also, oh yeah, Chorus likes a lot of things. Look at them do this flipping. Look at them flip. Uh-oh. Course is too refined for your dumpster diving. Oh. I need to edit my. I need to. I almost want to show off my my off-stream image now because I do have one now thanks to our friend Sayara. In fact, I'm gonna show it real quick. I think I can switch scenes like this. I'm gonna show my scene here for off stream real quick. I think it's adorable. I love it. Anyway, there we go. Thanks to Sayara for that. Yes, that is a slime chair. Because really the best chair would be, you know, a slime. What did you learn? Learn fire. But yes, Chorus now has a slime chair image. It's adorable. I love it. I swear I'm missing something. Oh. Her of course now likes her slime chair. It's what she does to play I don't know if Chorus plays. Yeah, they could probably do something like an Etrian Odyssey in this style. You could probably get away with this for that. Like a lot of Etrian Odyssey's base appeal, like the base appeal is mapping out that dungeon. So I don't know exactly how it would work. But yeah, it could still work. There may have to be some, there would probably have to be some changes with that, though. With some of that base stuff. Okay, there's the dungeon entrance. Other adventurers have been here already. Look out, it's the Evil Dead. Not the hopefully it's not the remake. I'm kidding. So yeah. As far as a console Etrian Odyssey is concerned, I think they missed the chance to do a Wii U Etrian Odyssey, and that would have been perfect. Etrian Odyssey Wii U would have been like a perfect. If the Wii U did better, we would have seen like the later Etrian Odyssey games that came out on 3DS, probably on a Wii U instead. Or at least some of them. I think that would have worked perfectly. Wii U was robbed. And this is back, okay, this is back at the entrance here. Yeah, having a mini-map in this is, like, amazing. Having a constant mini-map on screen is, like, oh wow, this is a lot. I jumped a little bit that actually. Well, I didn't find the cakes, but I did. Get a bunch of this dungeon mapped, and I can go back in and try to find this cake store again. And I got out of here with some. I can get out of here with some cash, so that's good. It is weird, I guess, that Trauma Center didn't show up afterwards. I don't know how well Trauma Team did, or like Trauma Center 2. But I know Atlas kind of stopped focusing on some of their other series besides getting the Etrian Odyssey games out and getting, you know, the Shin Megami Tensei and Persona stuff out. Instead, in kind of the last couple of years. Atlas USA has always done other localizations still, like, they did Legend of Legacy and Alliance Alive for 3DS. It's Atlas USA that still does, like the I think the other Sega stuff right now, like Yakuza, and I think Sakura Wars is them as well. Though I'm not entirely sure. on that one. But yeah. So I'm not sure exactly why Trauma Center hasn't been looked at in a while. I'd like it. I like Trauma Center. I like that series, especially the Wii games mostly, since those are the ones I'm more familiar with. All right. Oh, see, now I'm doing that in two. Now I have those down in like a single hit. That's how you do it. But yeah, I'm not sure how much or exactly the reason, but something tells me the Trauma Center games didn't do well as they went on. That's just a guess, though. I'm not actually sure. I have no data to back that up. I liked him. I liked the Trauma team. I'm gonna check something. The second opinion for Wii, that's the remake of the first DS one, right? I've played Second Opinion, and I know what you're I think I know what you're talking about. And kind of where that game goes. The first Trauma Center I played though was New Blood. That was the second Wii. That was the one that was a Wii exclusive. One of the two, and then Trauma Team was the other one I had played through, and both of those are good. Both of those are actually pretty good, especially Trauma Team's like pretty good overall. If you ever do find a copy of that, definitely give that a go. It's pretty good. But other than that, so we kind of had a random Switch night. I was going to do Yooka-Laylee until I beat it, but I wound up doing it on the first try. I blame Fresno. Fresno is now my good luck charm. You will be here for all boss battles from now on, Fresno. I'm kidding, of course, but I think from there I will go ahead and stop streaming from here. The healing touch on the Wii mode. It's drawing a just draw draw the 5-pointed star. That's what it is. But yeah, that's something. There is no healing touch in Trauma Team, if I remember right. But that game also requires more the Wii Trauma Team requires more other things. Endoscopy is actually quite, if I remember right, that was actually a little less fun, because you had to shove the Wii remote in front of you like you're pushing a tube up further. That's what it is. That series is something, and that game is wacky as well. I could stream it one day. I'll think about it. But other than that, I think this is pretty fun. Might do something more, maybe like just Phantasy Star at some point. I don't know. Might just keep up streaming a little bit. I don't know, just to give me something to do, something to do on a kind of a regular basis here. I think it's a good idea, just to kind of keep me sane. Maybe people join and we can just kind of chat. But other than that, I think I'll go ahead and stop here. Streaming wise, y'all, thank you very much for coming out and just chatting and watching. And hope you all have a good rest of the evening. Night night.